How are you looking? Are you focused in there?
I am good. I feel like my hold on, turn it in, get a little. Oh, too blurry. Come in. There we go. Oh, bring it back. So the face is clear. There we go. As long as the face is clear, that's all I'm worried about.
Nice. Because my OCD is going to come.
Oh yeah, no. Oh shit, there it is. Now let's look at you.
I mean, who knows? It might have been in the same spot, but fuck it.
No, it's actually more clear. Yours is a little like your side is a little more brighter.
I do have a light right there.
Yeah. Hi. I've been recording this whole time.
Hi. Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. Hello. Welcome.
Hello, welcome to the
Beautiful
show.
snowy day outside.
Yes, it is.
Where do I put my...
Put it on the table.
Huh? No distractions. I threw it.
Oh, I always put my phone on the table.
Bet that was annoying. So,
It's snow if you haven't
Snowing.
heard on the day that we're recording this.
where was the white Christmas at? Did anybody hide the pickle? Did anybody do the shoe thing? I didn't. I forgot.
I didn't get no messages, so I'm guessing not.
Yeah, I can.
Well, only like a couple people watch this, so
Yeah,
there's like 4 or 5 people that watch it.
yeah. I did hear from somebody yesterday that they were currently watching it and they were fucking dying.
Really?
They were dying.
I want to say, yeah, I want to say somebody messaged me about it. And they said that they were watching it and it was
Probably
funny.
the same person.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I want to say, is it that one person that said that she'd be a cameraman? Camerawoman?
Yeah, I believe so.
We hope you get better. You know who we're talking about. We're not going to put your name out there.
I'm not gonna give you all that mumbo jimbo.
I like how I can look, like, you know how you can look at the camera now and then like glance off to the computer screen, but still makes it look like you're looking at the camera.
A little bit.
Well, yours is a little down.
It's like reading on a teleprompter.
Yeah, and I like how
Except this isn't script. This is not script by any means. Copyright. Oh, sorry.
I'm putting my mic in front of me because I
feel like I need to.
get comfortable, bro.
I'm trying. I don't know.
Get comfortable. That's what I've been trying to get to this.
Does this work?
Been trying to get comfortable and whatnot, and then I'm trying to get to the point where the microphones can stay in one spot and still be loud enough for us to talk away from it like this,
right?
Or we can be up close. Right. I should have messaged you before we started and told you to bring your little
Don't
Batman.
Don't tell me.
Huh?
Is it magnetized? Can you put it on the...
That's why I was getting. That's why I
Should've
wanted.
brought mine.
I know. That's why I was going to message you and be like, bro, just make sure you bring your Batman, your metal Batman figure. Because then I was gonna be like, bro, have you ever noticed? And then it just sticks. Because now it's cool as shit. Because it sticks there.
It's pretty dope.
But yeah.
Hell yeah. So
normally we do have stuff written down. Like normally before this, we do sit down and talk about what we're gonna talk about during the podcast. But this one was just like
spontaneous.
Yeah.
Kind of
like,
just.
He messaged me. He's like, "You want to do a podcast on Monday?" And I was like, "Sure."
Yeah.
And then it snowed, and then we were like, I woke up this morning like, oh shit.
Honestly, it was the snow that kind of was just like,
really.
what do I do?
Yeah,
So,
like it was really on the teeter-totter. Like I
really did not expect it.
I didn't. Well, I knew it was gonna snow because yesterday they were the girls, their school messaged. I guess they sent out an email saying that they won't have school for the rest of the week. Not because of the snow, but because of other things. But the snow, they didn't have school today because of the snow.
Because of the snow, right?
So during the they closed like everybody down, like all the schools down before even like 6, 7 o'clock last night. So we already knew the school. Like we already knew they didn't have school. But then like this morning when I woke up and I seen it just fucking halfway sideways snowing and shit.
It'd be that bad.
That's when I messaged
at 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, and then that's when I messaged you and I'm like, hey bro, like morning, like I hope you're safe out there.
Yeah, I had a text message from you know who saying that he got a text from a state inspector.
Oh no.
Saying, there goes Superman. I think he lost a shoe.
Oh no, he lost an arm.
He lost an arm and a foot.
That's what happens when you deal with the gas prices these days. No, it broke at the...
It broke?
Yeah.
Glue.
Oh.
I got some super glue gel upstairs.
It fucking broke. I don't know if y'all... It fucking broke.
Don't mean to interrupt your podcast, but dinner's done.
Okay.
Oh.
That's fine.
Whenever y'all are ready to eat.
Cool. Fuck y'all, we're eating! I'll fix this later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix him later.
I told Travis to
Won't be
make sure that you need dinner with us, so you would
Yeah, it fucking broke right at the pivot, like, cause at the spot where the leg, like, there's a spot.
How much you get for Christmas?
There's a spot. Son of a bitch.
Besides the stuff that you gave me,
I
absolutely
didn't
nothing.
give you nothing. Travis gave it to you.
Oh,
Girls
the,
gave it to you.
Oh, the girls. Yeah, the girls.
Well, that and the grab bag stuff, but other than that, absolutely nothing.
Well, I'm glad you got something.
Well, that's not like entirely true.
So like, where? See where?
Jeff gave me a like a Kroom-looking Charmander pop figure,
Oh, that's cool.
See like at the
And
little
then,
pivot thing, it broke right off.
and then his wife gave me a Wonder Twin ring.
If you guys are wondering who he's
like
talking
twins.
to off screen, it's my mom.
Mom.
It's Mom Dukes. We have like 2 different cameras. Need to hire a cameraman. Pay him in hot dogs and handshakes.
Okay, well, y'all can eat dinner whenever y'all ready.
Cool.
Thanks.
But yeah.
In the arm, baby, I'm not getting high, baby.
Dear Heavenly Father, we pray for Superman. He has died once again.
We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of Superman.
Oh, God.
It wasn't Doomsday that killed him.
It was a fall.
It was a fall. A very, very... Well, not that far of a fall.
And all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Superman back together again.
But they all also laughed.
Ha. God damn. What the hell's in that?
No, you know how when you take a drink, or sometimes when you take a drink, you get like that little pocket of air? Well, that's what happened, and I swallowed it,
And just kind of like...
and then it was just like a whole, like it was just like soda pocket of air, and then soda.
So it was a soda air lasagna.
Yeah, like it.
Sandwich. I don't know.
Why would you come up with? How did
I'm
you
hungry.
even make it? That was the first thing that popped in your mind. Just
Yeah, just
lasagna.
I mean, technically, it's like a sandwich, but
That's what I was thinking. That was what I thought you were going with. I
it
thought
just
you were gonna
rolled
be like,
off the
it's
tongue
a sandwich.
more naturally to me.
Lasagna.
I'm a little
Oh my gosh,
slow.
that hurt though.
I've been up since 4:30, even
bet.
though I didn't work.
I bet.
Yeah.
So it's just fucking crazy outside.
Well, I'm kind of glad that I woke up when I did, because I had to make sure that I didn't go into work. I didn't know it would really get this bad until I kind of stepped out to leave for here.
Oh yeah, that's why. Like I said, when I walked outside to go smoke a cigarette this morning, I seen that, and then that's when I messaged you. It was like, yeah, like, be safe out there,
Yeah.
because like it's fucking true. It's
Cleaned my car off using one hand and a rubber glove, and then cleared a path using nothing but my feet.
toes.
Feet. I don't know. I guess this box or that box. I don't know which way it would.
It's gonna be split right down the middle. So like when me and you are looking at each other, it really looks like we're looking at each other.
Okay.
Like how I did it in the last episode.
All right, cool,
Like when we
cool,
did the
cool,
little
yeah.
split screens and whatnot.
But at least this way, you wouldn't have to be like,
Yes, you're not seeing me sitting here going like this.
yeah.
I just said fuck the middle. I said fuck the wide screen, the wide shot, and just 2 cameras is enough.
Yeah.
Plus, it's less hassle for me to edit and all that other. Well, with this, I really don't say, like I said, with the podcast is I really don't
Edit.
They just, all I do is just stick the 2 together, line up the voices and whatnot, and then like if we talk about something, I'll put like a little picture up and whatnot, and they'll be good to go.
Other than that, it's just raw
cut. Raw. Like when you go in a vagina raw, and you know you're gonna get her pregnant, but she's like, "Don't come in here." You're like, "Yeah, right, raw." And then then I got bored and took some of the clips, like some of the funny clips that we had, and I made them into a video. And I've been like literally like every single time I'll go onto the channel, I'll just sit there and just like, should I upload this? I don't know. I'll probably upload it though. I'll probably upload that today. Like I'll probably upload that one today, and then this one probably like Wednesday or tomorrow or some shit.
All right. But by the way, I'm almost done my setup.
Oh yeah, you were saying
the
something.
mic. I need whatever else to do the audio and stuff and the recording stuff.
You just need a microphone. Well, not honestly, really, you just need a microphone, depending on what kind of microphone you get. Because there's microphones out there where you can just have the USB port. So all you gotta do is just have like a laptop or something, and you just plug it into the computer, and it'll be all good to go. Right. For like these, you need
that's separate.
You need an audio mixer because they have the XLR cords, like they have the plugins, which you can get one of these and then configure it down to a USB
like
port.
That would
but that's
be
just
too much of a hassle.
Right, you're better off just getting either going out or going on Amazon and getting a USB microphone to start you off, or I mean, you already have one. You can just take it and you just need to get like a little audio mixer, which they're fairly cheap, especially if you have one mic. Because in the one that I'm using, it comes up to I can put up to two regular the mics that I have here, and then 2 like what I like to call concert mics.
Okay.
Concert the mics that you always see at a concert and shit, where it's like all metal, like the metal
box. The square.
Yeah, no, it's like the circle one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always call them a concert, because every single fucking concert I've never been to a concert. Every single time I see them on YouTube and all that shit, they always have like that same generic microphone and whatnot. So like, yeah, I can have 2 more of those plugged into it. But yeah, like, and then, you know what I really thought? And like, this will probably be in like the little annotation or the little quotation, little thing up above. Going back to our very first podcast that we did, and looking at the setup and like how we did that and whatnot up until now, like it's so weird. Like and it's all been the thing is, it's all been in last year, from the moment we started the podcast until now. Like, it's so weird looking at the setups, because like we kept the same, like the only thing that we kept was this table. This is like the OG table.
Yeah. Could you imagine we planned on fucking this thing up? Well, I planned on fucking it up by jumping on it.
Yeah, oh my gosh, like one day, like we were doing I think it was the very first podcast that we were doing.
Probably.
And
either the first or the second one.
I think it was one of the 2, but and he was talking about wanting to I think it was the outro or the end. It was the intro. He was going to start off by being off camera, and then jumping onto the table
like a fish out of water.
Like a fish out of water onto the table. And then I just walk in, and then we just do the podcast.
Of course, we would have had another table set up.
Oh yeah, like I don't say
it was the fact that I wanted to just annihilate the table with my body.
Like, it was just so funny. And then like now, there's been multiple times where I was like, I want to do it like this, and we've never done it.
Yeah.
And like I still regret to this day that fucking one chip challenge. That's almost got I think that's got up to 150. I think it's almost
That's
up to
pretty
100.
bad.
Yeah. I think it's up to 150. I want to say 150 views so far.
Dang.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
It's not bad. Shit hurt though.
I bet. I can only imagine how Trey felt.
Yeah, I want to say yeah, because he didn't have no teeth. He still
No
don't.
teeth. I mean, I kind of know because of the holes in my fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
wisdom
Me
teeth and
too.
shit,
but like,
oh, it was bad. No.
my thing was like, I don't eat hot things. Spicy, like I'm not.
You don't eat hot stuff.
I'm not a spice. Like, yeah, I have. I'm Native. I'm Native American. Okay, I'm not black. I'm Native American. So like, I don't do spicy things. Like, if you tell me I got a fucking gator, like I've just cooked this gator burger right here for you. Like, I've cooked gator and all this shit, and I've never tried. I'll try meat. I'll try any types of food, like anything. But like, if you say, oh, well, it's got hot sauce and hot peppers, and I'm just like, no. Like,
So I'm willing to try anything twice. Why twice? Because your taste buds change over time. I'm just crazy and love hot stuff. I'll go through the pain. What I really want to try that everybody is kind of just like on is Da Bomb. I'd really like to try that.
what the fuck is the bomb?
The Bomb is like the most worst hot sauce there could possibly be. There's no flavor. It just tastes like battery acid, apparently. Have you ever watched Hot Ones?
Yes.
Shout out. Yeah. The Bomb.
Fuck shout outs. I ain't doing no more shout outs.
Why?
If I mention you, I don't give a shit. If I mention you in my goddamn podcast, guess what? I'm mentioning you in it. I ain't shouting you out to nothing. No shout outs. It's cuz
Saucy.
no, it's just the fact that, well, I'm sorry to get you off topic. It's just the fact that I did a fucking, like, this is a small channel. We only have 18 fucking subscribers. And, like, I considered it was like, oh, well, let me just do a playthrough of my favorite, like, my all-time favorite GTA of all time, GTA San Andreas.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And then come to find out that there's a YouTuber that I'm not going to disclose his name to because I don't want to get into a legal issue or get into an altercation because I will fuck you up personally. He was going out there stealing my fucking content, literally from minute to minute to how I had my whole, not even, like, he wasn't stealing it's not the fact that you were stealing my, like, I don't give a fuck if you were stealing my jokes and whatnot. Go ahead, steal my jokes, do whatever with it. But like once you come to the fact where you're stealing every fucking section of my goddamn channel, even though we have a small ass base.
Didn't you tell me that he was stealing your videos and then like
Literally,
putting
like,
his voice over it instead?
Literally, it was like if you sat there and watched his videos and watched my videos, it was literally he did the exact, like, it literally looked like he copied my video. Like, he would take my video and just mute the whole thing, but then put his voice on it, like you just said.
So either it's some kind of coincidence, or
So,
he
like,
really did that shit.
If
And
you
I'm
are,
going
if
towards
you,
he really did that shit.
and if you
How the
are
fuck
these
you gonna
people,
have
and
the
if,
same gameplay that you did, and then have the exact same gameplay that he did, side by side, no difference or anything. That's fucked up.
and the thing is, like, anybody out there that's a small YouTuber, like a small fucking channel, 5, 10 subscribers, whatever, less than 100 subscribers, and you're wondering why, oh, I make creative content, I do my own thing and all this shit, and you're wondering why you're not getting the thousands of views, but you go on YouTube and see the exact same fucking thing that you've been doing for about 6 or 7 goddamn months, and from a whole nother person that's getting 400,000 fucking views on it. It's because he sat there and watched your video, saw exactly what the fuck you were doing, and go, I can do that because I know for a fact that I can make more views than him. So fuck you, you big ass content creators. Except for the people that I like, and that goes for all the respectable, like Markiplier, Corridor, all the people that come up with their own goddamn content. I respect you for it. But those other motherfuckers that get 10,000 views for just copying and just pasting other bullshit, like those little clip channels. You know who I'm talking about, Smosh Clips and like all those other shit. If you're not a part of the fucking company, then don't fucking do it, because you're just stealing other people's shit and you're getting more money than what they've done. They've worked hard on these scripts. They worked their butt, like busted their ass to do all this shit, edit and all this other shit, just for you to go onto YouTube and go copy, paste. Oh, I'm just gonna upload it onto mine and get more views because it's shorter and all this other bullshit. Fuck you. And if I find out who the person is that's stealing my shit, best believe you won't have to worry about YouTube coming after you, because you're gonna have me coming after you, and I'm a Native American. I'll scalp your bitch ass.
That's not a threat. That's a promise.
I don't threat. I make promises. I will scalp you from here to here and wear that bitch. I don't play that. I don't play with plagiarism and all that shit.
I get you.
Like, you can come out. You can.
It's definitely fucked up.
And that's why I want. That's why I
know
focus.
who you are.
That's why I'm like, this channel is pretty much going to be focused on the podcast and D&D. Like, it's going to be mainly like, if you come here to watch like gaming or anything, like, there's going to be some gaming on there, but it's just going to be like a group gaming. Like, me and him probably will play video games and post it up on there, but it won't be like a playthrough. It won't be none of that shit. If you want to see something like that, maybe down the line when we get more subscribers and all that shit, and like we get more populated, we can put another channel out and we'll have like the SuperBat gaming channel, possibly. But like, other than that, this channel, the SuperBat show, is just this podcast and maybe some D&D games that's going to be coming in the future. Like, that's it. Like, if you came for my toy photography, because that's definitely, I don't say that's definitely a must.
That was like the first thing.
That was like the first thing we started. That was like the come up of the channel. Like, I wanted to post shit for my toy photography, and then I don't say I think it was the podcast, because we started talking about a podcast fucking years ago.
More the podcast, but also
the toy photography was like the starter, but like the podcast was like the
thing
gear.
that kept it.
The engine. Like, the podcast, like the toy photography was just the igniter, just the start. Like, you know what I mean? Just that starter. But the whole thing is going to be the podcast, and like, shit, we get fucking more views in the podcast than any fucking thing that I've done. We get fucking like 10, 11 views on that shit. I don't care. Like, I love that people, like, I love like the one person, like, there's only one person that messages me, and like, I love it. Like, every single time they watch it, they come to me and message me, oh, you guys are so funny and all this shit. Like, I love it. Like, Jeff
does watch it.
Oh yeah, I don't say I got family.
He did tell me like the last one, the Christmas one was a little long, but I was just like, well, it's fucking Christmas.
Yeah, like, this one's probably not going to be long. Like, it's probably going to be like a 45-minute one, because
there's food waiting.
Yeah, and plus, like, we're both tired,
and we gotta do something to pass the time.
Right, like, we're both tired. I sat there and shoveled out like four people's sidewalks.
I've been up since 4:30 in the morning, even though I didn't really have to stay up.
I want to say, you mentioned to me about something about the brother. I think the Zelda.
Yeah. Hey, Nintendo. Hey. Hi. How you doing? Quick thing. Love your games. I love Zelda. Zelda is one of my favorite Nintendo games. Ocarina of Time is my favorite. Absolute favorite. Next to, like, I guess A Link in the Past, because that was kind of my start.
I can't say anything because I don't play Zelda. I wish I did. But
there's one thing that I was kind of iffy about, like the Wind Waker and shit. I'll fill it in later on. But
this is your time. Explain it all.
So, Wind Waker, the Toon Link thing, that's all cool and shit. I mean, I guess it's okay. Skyward Sword, I can't get into. Looks alright. Twilight Princess was definitely another favorite of mine. That one's awesome. You turn into a wolf. You would love it. It's for the Wii. Fuck you. I like the Wii. Come at me, bruh. Anyway. Zelda. Nintendo, what the fuck are with your graphics now? Breath of the Wild looks like shit. In some spots, it's like, oh man, look at that scenery, it looks so cool. Man, look at that boss, it looks so cool. You get the Zelda and Link, where the fuck are your lips? Why are you so oversaturated? Where's your fucking... Just... What the fuck? You like, there's no, like, line... Like, I understand, if you want some sort of realism, there's no real lines on a person's face. Like, there's no outline line.
Right.
I get that. Lips are... Like, they
stand out.
They stand out. You can tell from skin and lip. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you can't.
It's just...
And I don't like it. It's like, I really don't get it. And it pisses me off. Everybody, it's Breath of the Wild's like the greatest Zelda game you ever come out, and it looks so beautiful. I can't get into it. You need to fix that shit. It looks oversaturated as fuck. All the colors are like, it's like they bleed in to get, like, in with each other. Zelda looks more like, I'm sorry. Link. I'm glad you know that. Thank you.
I mean, I know Zelda. Zelda's the princess and Link's the guy that you play with.
Yeah.
That's about...
That's basically all you know. Yeah. But
pick up a chicken. That's about all I know.
You can pick up a chicken. You can also, like...
You can hit... Hey, I know... Look, this is all my knowledge of Zelda. You can play a flute.
Ocarina.
You can... Yeah, you can play the ocarina...
Or, it depends on the game.
What is it called?
Ocarina.
The ocarina.
Sorry.
I was getting ready to call it the Macarena.
Macarena. Ocarina, it doesn't matter.
You can shoot bows and arrows. Mm-hmm. You got a sword and shield,
yep.
And you can pick up chickens and you shoot spiders. And then you can destroy jars. Other than that,
the jars are a big one.
My game knowledge of that game is just...
Also, the whole chicken thing, if you hit a chicken enough times, a swarm of chickens comes after you.
I never knew that.
Fucks you up.
I want to say...
Yeah, that's why, one of the reasons why Ocarina of Time is, like, my favorite, because you can fuck up a chicken, and then they'll fuck you up right back, and it's just a swarm of fucking chickens.
Yeah, the only thing that, like, when I played it on the Nintendo 64...
or whatever their name is.
I want to say, I played it on the Nintendo 64 fucking... I think I was like 9 years old or some shit like that.
Years.
And then it got to the point where I was just like, I have no idea what's going on in the story, but I am really good at playing the thing. So it's just do. And that's all I did.
You should really play Ocarina of Time. I have it.
I've been debating on playing
the original Nintendo 64 version.
They have Kingdom Hearts. I think the third one. On the Game Pass on Xbox.
Ooh.
It's like the Game Pass is like you can get free, like the Xbox, PlayStation Plus, like you can play the games.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But yeah, they have Kingdom Hearts 3 on there, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, I think I might give this a try because I have. Well, the thing, and then the thing is,
that's another game that I love. Kingdom Hearts.
Again,
but before we go really off topic,
I'm sorry.
God damn it, Nintendo! Fix your shit! Come on!
Stay the fuck off of Mario for one goddamn minute and fix Link. He has lips.
He looks so weird now. There's something about it. It just I don't know.
Let me be clear.
Let him be clear. Like, honestly, I think it is the whole, like, that contrast or that
I think it is
oversaturation.
I think that's what it is. It's the oversaturated texture that you're not liking. Because I want to say I've seen.
It's kind of like
I've seen gameplay videos.
It's like they took their original, like they're kind of like more of the start of 3D with Ocarina of Time.
Right.
See, I'm saying Ocarina. It's like they took that and then they took like Wind Waker or what's the other one? Phantom Hourglass, if anybody knows what I'm talking about on that, which is like the Toon Link kind of thing.
Right.
If you ever play Smash Brothers.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So they have Toon Link, and they have Young Link, and then they have you know, the older Link. So actually, that's a pretty good. Oh, you know what?
I think that's what it is. It's the oversaturation.
I have to look up what, because the different skins and shit that you have for Smash Brothers. You have like the Twilight Princess like suit, and then you have, I think, the Ocarina of Time suit as well. Maybe even Skyward Sword suit. I don't remember. But they also have the Breath of the Wild skin on that. And I even think that looks better than Breath of the Wild itself, just because it's on Smash Brothers.
Then it has to be the oversaturation of the whole game, of the whole game then.
I mean, unless they just, like, I highly doubt that. I would really have to look it up, but... Why?
And then again, like, some people, like... There's a lot of people that do the when like even like photo editing, like when I do my photo editing, like when I do my photoshops and whatnot, like
you mess with the color and all that shit.
Yeah, and then they're like, a lot of people are like, oh, if you just pull the contrast up, it makes the picture look better. No, you don't. Like, you're just you're saturating everything.
Yeah.
And like how you say, like it just like, it literally, like, you're taking the colors, like everything that you're seeing right now, like all we're seeing, like even on the screens right now, like you're just taking all the reds and whatnot and then just brightening them up. Yeah, and it's just like, you don't...
It's that and like I guess what do they call it? Something to do with the white.
The white balance?
Yeah, I think so.
And then the exposure, like, and then sometimes they'll like, oh, we'll bring the exposure up and just put down the brightness. That doesn't do anything. You're just brightening up. You're just gonna make a whole it's just blatchy white, gray. Like, it's just terrible.
Like, I had to realize that, like, you know, on a TV or something, you have I don't know if you would call it a texture or whatnot, or I don't know, but you have like a normal, a cool, and a warm setting. Took me forever to get used to the warm because that looks more natural. Like,
right.
If you're watching a movie and you do warm, it looks more like how
the warm,
like in real life, like the skin tone and all that shit. The white, I guess a white balance on
warm,
that.
It tones down. It
brings out more of the tech nerds. Come on, help me out.
Yeah, I think it brings out more of the color than
and then if you do like cool, it's too much blue.
Yeah, it's more set. Like it's more.
So like I had to get used to that.
Yeah, like cool color, like how we did like in school, like the cool colors and warm colors. Yeah. Like it brings out, like, I think the warm, it brings out like most of the red and the warm colors bring out more
of the red
of those.
And like the yellow. It's more the white, that white aspect kind of. It's activating more of the pixels in the white itself or some shit like that. I don't know. Right. I just found about this like yesterday or the day before.
And another damn thing.
But yeah, fix your shit.
We need to have a moment of silence for the great and beautiful Miss Betty White. So we're just gonna have just one moment of silence. Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you.
That hurt. Like,
she was literally the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Okay, we're gonna end the podcast here.
No, like
that was just too good.
Honestly,
that was too damn good, man.
Look it up.
Too damn good. That was too good.
I don't remember when sliced bread was invented, but she was either born right before it or at the same time. I could have sworn I read that somewhere.
I think so. But like, that was wild. Like when I seen that shit, I'm just like, it's just like how every other fucking death, like every other famous death you seen, like, nah, it's bullshit. Nah, it's bullshit. Yeah,
I really had to
You had to go on, like, it. I'll see it on Facebook and I'm like, nah, it's bullshit.
Then I have to go on Google. Is this what
not even that? Like,
die?
It's to the point where it's like, all right, and then you go on Instagram and then you're scrolling through Instagram and then you're seeing it. You're like,
I don't have Facebook anymore, and that's
Wait a minute.
that was the only way that I seen it. Was I was just like scrolling, and it was like, "Rip Betty White." I'm like,
Yeah, and
no
I'm just like,
fucking way.
wait a minute.
So I had to Google it, and sure enough,
And then it comes to the point where you're just like, all right, I don't know yet. Then you get on TikTok or any other social media, Twitter or some
I mean,
shit.
no offense, but I kind of believed it a little more just because she was up there in age.
Oh yeah, but
And
the thing
that you could tell there was she was starting to kind of,
oh yeah,
not like go crazy or stupid or anything,
it's not
but
crazy.
she was
it's
like,
just dementia. Like
yeah,
it's just
she was
old.
starting
It's just what
to-
happens when you get old. You start, just like how you start to lose, like how you, like a lot of kids probably nowadays won't realize it. Like you start out growing, and then once you reach your height, your peak height, you start. Once you get older, you start going right back down. So it's like,
yeah,
even even if you're hunched over, like you could be fucking 90 years old and still straight
this,
back
but
and
you're still-
everything, but you're still gonna be fucking
for the
5
longest
feet
time,
short.
I think it might have been like because I always wear shoes or something, but as far as I remember, I was like 5'10". Now apparently I'm 5'8".
I am 5'6".
But I do have good news regarding to all the heights and stuff like that. I gained weight.
You did.
I did. I went from 140 to 158.
Oh, that's good.
Hell yeah, getting back there. I actually look a little healthy. You can
I
see me on
love-
my face.
I
I'm a gubby.
went from literally like having abs to having flab, and I love it.
Dad bod without the dad.
Yeah, like I really do have the dad bod, and then like what I really like is I don't like I mean, don't get me wrong, I always would like have a woman on my side, but like I do like it to the point where I can have my shirt off laying in bed and not have some woman just rubbing my stomach like, bitch, get off me, that's my job. like, I hated that. Like I hate when I was in a relationship, like I would lay down and she would lay there too and whatnot, but she like I would have abs and I'm just like whatever, like yeah,
And she'd be like, yeah.
because then it would lead to the other things. But then like now I started getting bigger and whatnot, like I started losing my abs, and then like I'd have
Now it's more
females
like,
over and shit.
oh man, that
Yeah, and then I'm
last
sitting there-
burger really did it.
I'm sitting there laying there.
Oh.
I'm sitting there laying there going like this and shit, rubbing my stomach, and then I just feel another hand just on mine. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck off me. That's my job. Like this is my
Isn't it
stomach.
weird that anytime we start having a little bit of a stomach, we just automatically just
start
go rubbing.
rubbing it like we're pregnant,
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. That's
and then you do the Al Bundy thing. Then you do the Al Bundy
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You just
just
put the one hand in
like,
in the pants, and you just yeah.
Yep.
Then you hear, honey, take out the guard. God damn it. Just lay down, put my hand, you get me right in my you had to get,
honey, I'm on my way.
you had to get me in my comfortable spot, didn't you? God damn it. Oh, I hated that. Like, I fucking hated it. Like, I don't like it. Like, that's my stomach. Leave my stomach alone. Like, go touch your stomach. Go touch your stomach. Like,
Yeah, you have a stomach too.
Exactly.
Everybody has one.
oh my gosh, that just reminded me of this one girl that I used to fuck around with. This bitch didn't have no titties. Like it was just like a whole chest. Like you know how like, well, not to discriminate to any females out there, like boobs are great. Short, small, big, wide, whatever. They're cool. And I love them.
They're boobs.
But like, if you take your shirt off and you have a flatter chest than me, we got a problem. We got a serious problem.
I kind of feel you on that.
We got a problem.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I got like even now, like I got like you could tell.
Well, I
but
mean,
like,
like we were both chunky when we were
Exactly.
when we were little,
I
so
was
we
saying, I
kind
was-
of have that.
I was 212 pounds. But like, come on now, like you jump and they don't even move or nothing. Like, Or I go to lay my head on you and I hear, bitch, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? It's my heartbeat. How the fuck? I'm supposed to be living on. I'm supposed to be
so
laying.
loud.
I'm supposed to be laying on cushion, and then I can hear the soft tint of your heartbeat. No, you lay on this bitch chest, and you. Don't. Like you just, like you lay closer to your heart, to her heart. You just feel it just push against your cheek a little bit. Just, bitch. You need to go get tested.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I've never done that with a woman.
Yeah.
I've never met a woman with flat chested. I mean, if I did, I'd still fuck the shit out of you, break you in half.
I never had anybody that was flat like that.
No.
That you're talking about, but
They had a little bit.
like a little, like they're just they're small. It's so small.
Yeah, girl takes her shirt off and you just go, oh, look at him. Oh, look at you. How about you look at that? Yeah, it feels different from the other side, don't it? Because normally it'd be you when I pull my pants down saying that.
Most tick.
No, because like you know how like normal, you know how like when they like you can get a random like you're at a bar or some shit and you pick up a chick from the bar and whatnot and then you take them home and you're just like, yeah, I got this. Go home, just drop your drawers and they just go, oh, look at it, and you're just like, yeah, whatever, like, yeah.
It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean.
That's what it is. I want to say, if anybody's out there that watch this and you got a small dick, you know what you do? You tell them straight up and be like, go ask my last ex-girlfriends that happened. I bet you they didn't have no complaints. But yeah, that shit would be fucked up, and then you just be like, all right, and then you get a girl that has no tits and whatnot, like flat-chested and shit. You just be like, look at him.
There is one.
Doesn't feel.
It's not really
fucking
like
sucks, doesn't it?
It's not a pickup line. It's more like, okay, it's an insult. It's a straight up insult. Jeff made this up. Ready for it?
Oh, gonna put him out on blast.
He made.
If you're watching this, he put you on blast.
He
Remember
made
this.
You know what you did. He made
know
this
what
up,
you did,
but it's
motherfucker.
but it's so good. If you find that bitch that you just absolutely cannot fucking stand,
So you find I thought you was talking about the pickup. I'm like, so you find a goth woman because they love insults for some reason.
goth bitches are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
But if you like have that bitch that you just really fucking hate, or she's just like a bitch towards anybody,
I got one in mind.
like.
You know who it is.
Mm-hmm. I
don't even care if you watch it or not.
I have one in mind. But anyway, you would go up to him and be like, excuse me, if you didn't have feet, would you wear shoes? Well, no. Then why do you wear a bra? It's fucked up.
I mean,
Fucked
not
up. I mean,
really.
I'd give it to him, but
Not
like,
really though. Like if you really like break it down, it's really not that fucked up.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Unless
they
you
still
go,
wouldn't,
unless
like,
you tell it straight to a person. Unless you're
That's
telling
what-
it to a flat-chested woman.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that is kind of fucked up. But like, if you're telling it to a robust woman, like
No, that
Like
would
Jessica
definitely
Rabbit
not, that
fucking
would definitely not work out. That wouldn't work out. They'd probably laugh at your face, laugh in your face. And then
Why don't
just-
you wear a bra? Because it doesn't fit, dumbass.
If you didn't have a dick, would you wear underwear?
Yeah, I still would.
I don't really use pickup lines.
I've
I've never used a pickup line really. I don't think I have. I mean, I've done to like fool around with and be like, "Did it hurt?" Oh, what? Oh, when heaven told you to come down, when you fell from heaven. Get it? But
if you were a laser,
but
you'd
you're
be
an
fed
angel.
on stunning.
But the thing is, it's like if you really like think about it, it's like, well, why would it hurt? I have wings. If I'm an angel, I would have wings, right? Like,
Right.
yeah.
I used to have a book filled with a good bit of pickup lines, just to make them.
Or just like
It's
that,
not like I would use them or anything, because I'm too shy.
Yeah,
But,
my Uber just left with my phone. Can I have yours?
Yeah. I mean, now
And then you just put your number in there and then just call it.
with one. What's up?
Gotcha.
What's up? Now with one girl, I was working at an old. I was working at And
Like how he had to scream, like it was just
it was a sensor beep.
I was working at. Oh God, jeez.
Oh God, she farted in my throat. So that's weird. I take that back. I'm sorry.
Nope. Don't even ask me to cut. Don't. I was gonna say, don't even sit there and look at me like, can you cut this out? Because it's not. It's like we're just gonna cut it in post. No, the fuck, we're not.
But anyway, there's this girl that I was working at for, and I saw her on the side of the road. She was at the bus stop, and she was sitting down, and she was like doing whatever. I guess she was finger tutting or whatever the fuck that dance people do for. Who you don't know jitsu or whatever. I don't know.
Naruto Nujitsu, that's what I call it. Because it's actually called finger tutting. You had it right.
Yeah,
it's finger, like they do the. Yeah, it's finger tutting and shit. Like it's fucking crazy. How they do it.
I don't know, but so girl was doing that. I thought she was doing like some like air guitar type fucking thing. I don't know, but she was finger tutting. So after, the guy that I was working with, who does an amazing Chris Tucker impression. It was an amazing Chris Tucker impression. I don't know where you are right now, and I don't know if you'll ever watch this, but
probably being
hope
a Chris
you're
Tucker
doing okay. Hope you're all right. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. But I saw this girl. She was doing her thing, listening to music. And after he was telling me to go up to this chick and ask for a number and blah, 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 I finally did. But I did something like, excuse me, I can't seem to, I think my phone died and I don't know what time it is. Do you happen to have the time? She's like, yeah, sure. And told me the time. And I was like, okay, well, can I get your number too? And she gave me her number. But it was kind of stupid of me because I was just like, yeah, phone. I got your number.
Not dead.
Hey, it's not dead. I fooled you.
See, there you go, guys. Any guy out there that is like, don't have the confidence, you know what? Just fuck it and do it. Just go.
If you don't have confidence, get your buddy or your friend or acquaintance to just annoy you with, come on, man, do it. Just do it. Come on. What's the worst that can happen? Is say no. And then what? That's it. I wish I could take that advice to heart, but I can't because I just can't.
I was going to say, the worst thing that any female can tell you is, no, you're a fucking creep. Get away from me. I'm calling the police.
Which makes me...
Please, no, don't
not
stop.
Do anything like that.
Oh, what? See, the thing is, the difference between me and him is I do the editing, so I can cut out anything I want.
Raw-ish.
No, I don't give a shit.
Raw.
I have no girlfriend because I am a complete fuck up and I am okay with it. If any female out there that is looking for a complete fuck up, call 555-555. I'm a fuck up. No one will answer because that's not a real number. I am
the fuck up with a CK or just 2Ks, or how would you do that?
It's really hard, and like, cause nowadays they don't use the pin. You know what I mean? Cause like back in the day, like when we first came out with phones, it was flick. Beep 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 beep. You had to type the number 5 times to get the C. You know what I mean?
Fuck! I made it.
Oh, did you ever have? I had a phone. I remember I had
my first phone was a flip phone.
Yeah, my very first phone was a Verizon flip phone with a camera on it.
Verizon, because they used to be good.
Yeah, I had a camera on it and whatnot, and then my girlfriend at the time took that phone, and she was like, "I'm just gonna use it." And she started taking pictures of herself and all this shit and was sending it to other dudes.
Huh.
Dumb bitch brings me back the phone, doesn't delete anything on it. So I go through it and I get a boom, boom. Yeah, you got nice tits. Squeeze me?
Well, first off, thank you, but what the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't even think of that. At first I'm like, what? So I scroll up towards the messages, and it's her. Like, I'm like, oh, this bitch. Flick, break. I broke that phone in an instant. Then I got a BlackBerry, and then those phones, coming from a phone where you had to literally like press the number 3 or 4 times to get the thing to go to a phone with a keypad on it was just such a big clutch. Like, it was just
My first smartphone ever was the Ally, I believe. Ally. And that shit was like, it slid up, but it had...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't say one of my friends, he had a Sidekick, and he thought it was the coolest shit ever. Like, when the Sidekick first came out, when it fucking, instead of sliding up, it would flip to the side.
Yeah.
No, the Sidekick was the one that slide up, right?
I don't know, I never had one.
I think the Sidekick had to slide up, but anyway, he was sitting there in school just flipping it up and down. He's playing with it. He's like, yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this. Yeah. One day he just we're sitting at lunch, and he's like, yeah, bling, and he fucking clicks it up to go, I think he went to go text somebody, and he flicked it up, and when it did, it fucking shot off it completely broke off the thing, and it fell to the ground. He's just like, I'm so, like, the first thing that came out of his mouth was, my mom is going to be pissed. I was like, bro, you should just say that you got into a fight. Just come up with a whole completely story. I got into a fight. I mean, we were at gym, and I had it in my pocket. Something, because like that.
I did have I think it was a slide smartphone that I accidentally left in my pants pocket and put in the washer and dryer. So I had to get another one. But the only phone that they had at that time was this flip phone. But it was different. So like the lights lit up and it could flip like this.
Oh yeah.
It could flip like that, but it could also flip like that.
I know it's when you're talking
keys
about
would change. I thought that was the coolest fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty badass. I was just like, now look at this flip phone being all special and shit.
Yeah, I remember those. I remember this one girl. We were coming back from a field trip, and this one girl had her phone. I think it was when like the first like iPhone and all that shit came out. Like, it was like the first touchscreen phone and shit. She had it, and I bumped into her, and it fell. It fucking shattered. Like, the whole thing fucking just shattered. She picked it up and looked at me, and I'm just like, I am so sorry. She just started crying. I'm just like, run. I just ran. Like, I just ran.
Oh,
like,
you were gonna be run.
I did. Like, I was just like, and just ran. What?
Damn.
But I think we're going to end this here
Sounds good. I'm hungry.
because I am hungry. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Bye.
Pew, 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 pew.
Raw!